All right, y'all, back with another video. Today we're going to be reacting to the Crimson Cure's opinion on the new trend going on the internet now called the soft girl era. And here's the TikTok clip that she's viewing that talks about who this woman is talking about this. So let's get in right into it. Fair use, fair use.
Era complaining before, and I've been enjoying this soft girl era that I'm going through. I've never been able to be a soft girl. I'm so I
really wonder who really kick started it, and where did this all come about? That's the weirdest. That's one thing I've been kind of confused about because I've always heard about the soft girl thing, but who really kick started it, and how did it get viral all of a sudden?
And now I'm just like, and then when I lower my voice and I need to be taken seriously and handled delicately, and I just look and I'm like, baby, look, I'm not okay. I need this. I need you. I get whatever the fuck I want. Who told me to be aggressive? This is crazy.
Soft girl.
Wow, this would be funnier if it wasn't true, but let's hear what Crimson Cure has to say about this. Oh man.
Now y'all heard that. We gonna cook that whole situation.
Oh, here we go.
Before we cook
here
the
we
whole
go, y'all.
I also want to share some of the comments that are on Twitter, because this video was on Twitter, and the comments on Twitter are actually more interesting than the comments that was on TikTok. So let me just, you know what? I'm not gonna share it. I'm not gonna share it. I'm just gonna read them out. I'm just gonna read out some of these comments.
This should be comedy gold.
Because the argument was this. The lady who posted it said, so basically, y'all bashed us pick-me's all this time just to steal our message that we were trying to preach the whole time and replace it with soft girl era. This can't be real. And so they were like,
and for those who don't know what a pick-me girl is, that's pretty much a woman that doesn't go along with today's modern women's standards and kind of veers back towards more traditional standards, which is apparently a huge no-no here in the Western world. That's a simple way. That's the simplest way I can put it.
So one lady says it's just another desperate tactic because the ratchetness, the twerking, and the tattoos looking like a New York City subway train approach was futile, except tactics don't produce results. Authenticity does. Said being soft is not why pick-me's get called that. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. One other lady said, I see the pick-me's getting picked, but I can't admit I was wrong equals soft girl era.
Boom. There's really no other way to put it. Like, when they tried to, the pick-me women who tried to tell these ratchets, like, yo, what y'all doing really isn't working to keep the men y'all want, but like, nah, y'all pick-me's, da-da-da-da-da-da. Now they actually gave it a try and see this working. It's like, it might be too late for that.
Exactly. So this other lady said something really interesting. She said, Sister Shahrazad Ali said that when times get tough, Black women will cooperate with Black men.
For those of you who read that book, for those of you who read Shahrazad Ali's book, Understanding the Black Woman, already know this.
Somebody else said, I'm not understanding the correlation between pick-me's and soft girl. So a guy broke it down. He said soft girl equals feminine, which was advocated by women rejecting feminist teachings for more traditionally female traits. These women were labeled pick-me's. Same thing is going on with men aiming for overtly masculine traits being labeled toxic by male feminists. Then somebody else deflecting, saying pick-me's and a change in tone is not the same. One has a learned, orchestrated opinion in order to acquire the opposite sex approval. The other is merely changing their delivery in order to receive a desired reaction. That was the same. Okay.
Okay, so basically, the women who are participating in this quote unquote soft girl era, it's not genuine. That's at least that's what I got out of what she just said, or from what that comment she was just reading. Basically, the chicks that are doing this, they're not genuine. They're just doing it to see what else they can get out of the modern men. I know she about to cook.
Nobody's buying the back foot era. Nobody's buying the soft back feet era. Okay? We are not buying the softened, you know what I'm saying? You just, it's softened. You know, it ain't that loud. We whoop a little bit. Softer whoop. Oh, it's just a little bit. You ain't gotta do it loud. Just if you tone it down. You see what I'm saying? And you don't have to. That's what that is. Nobody's buying soft girl era after hot girl summer.
Oh, she just shut it down with that right there. Like after this whole hot girl summer thing really blew up after Kevin Samuels' death, and may he rest in peace, these women really showed their ass all summer. But now they want to have a soft girl fall. But the smart folk out there aren't buying this.
Okay. Nobody's buying that. This is, this chick, the chick that's saying it, and she's not the only one I've seen saying it. The chick that's saying it got tats all around. Even in her soft girl video, she dropped the F-bomb. That ain't soft. That's not feminine. There's nothing feminine about that. Nothing feminine about F-bombs coming out your mouth. It's not. It's just not. It's just not. Okay? Nah. Nobody's buying the soft girl era after all of your hot girl summers. And the reason why, let's break down soft girl era, not feminine woman life.
Yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good thing she pointed out too, because an era is meant to come to an end. Let's not forget that.
Soft girl. I'm still going to be immature. I'm still going to be goofy. I'm still going to, in the back of my mind and in my back pocket, going to have all of these gynocentric, gynocratic, ridiculous thought patterns and actions. And as soon as that soft talk don't get my way, I'm going to go back to being aggressive and tell you how I don't need no man and give you my butt to kiss. That's what I'm going to do. But we're going to try the pick me way for now. We'll see. Because what we're understanding is that the men are being solid on what they're saying. All of this fighting back and forth, especially after the Manosphere kind of blew up or whatever, and Kevin Samuels blew up, and all of those talking points, they fought tooth and nail, but the men were actually staying solid. Like, listen, we don't like masculine women. We don't like masculine women. We don't like all that loud talk. We don't like all that cussing. We don't like all that graffiti. We don't like it. We don't like it. Okay? If you want to be a wife, if you want us to marry you, then you got to switch that up. You got to change that. The hyenas heard it and was like, we got to come up with a way to fulfill the assignment to make it look like we doing what we supposed to do, but really we ain't got to do what we supposed to do.
Of course, they're not gonna continue to do that. They're just gonna, like you said, they're gonna continue to do this as long as they're getting what they want. They can still do whatever they want. But when they can't do whatever they want, they'll revert back to their default setting, which is the ratchetness men have been complaining about for I don't know how long.
And you know what? This brings up a lot of different little talking points too. This bring up a lot of different little talking points because I thought that the reason why you hyenas said that y'all had to be masculine and hardcore is because the black men wasn't nothing and that they didn't give you any opportunity or any space to actually be feminine and soft. That black men didn't make you feel safe because they didn't protect you. That black men didn't have enough money to make you submit. That black men didn't build enough to make you submit. And that because black men didn't do these things and that you couldn't submit, that you had to be hard, and that's where your masculinity came from, but you would rather be soft. So what happened? What changed? Did black men start building? What changed for y'all? What changed for the hyenas? Because y'all still working them, either y'all working them hard jobs, them little customer service jobs, and them little public facing jobs that got you working 10, 8, 9, 10 hours a day, or you on OnlyFans, or you doing something other work that you don't like to do, that you gotta do, that all of the bills and all of the stuff is on your shoulders. Okay, right. What changed?
I think if I were to answer this question, I think what really sparked it was the rising popularity of black men leaving the United States to find more traditional women, and that those numbers are going up still. More and more black men are deciding to get up out of here. Just like, you know what, screw the American dating market. It's done. I'm gonna go somewhere where they have more traditional values and find someone I can be with long term over there, instead of staying here dealing with the bullshit, dealing with the gaslighting, dealing with the lies that that most men have pretty much been told. This applies really to all men. I think almost all men are doing this in the United States. I think I could be wrong, but men are just tired of the lies, the bullshit, and being gaslit. It's not worth it anymore. It's not worth staying here and continuously dealing with it while simultaneously complaining about it. And that's the solution right there, just to get out and explore your options in other lands. Now, I pretty much got the gist of what she's trying to say here. I'm gonna leave. Go check out her channel, Grizzly Cure. She makes some pretty awesome content. You know what I'm saying? You got her. Just type into the YouTube search bar, Grizzly Cure. You know what I'm saying? Check her channel out, you know what I'm saying? And, there's not much else I can say about this. So my closing thoughts, this whole soft girl era thing, to me personally, is just a facade. It's another internet fad that's, just like remember a lot of these challenges that used to pop up. I don't really see too many of them anymore for some odd reason, but it's like the milk crate challenge. Remember that? That quickly went up, and now it's done. It's done. Like it'll happen with this whole software era thing too. Just like the crate challenge, it'll be popular for a short period of time, then they're just gonna eventually stop doing it and stop talking about it. Anyways, that's all I got to say about this. What do you guys think about this video? Do you agree with me? Do you agree with Crimson Cure or disagree? Let's talk about it in the comment section below. I'll let y'all in the next video.